prior. Yes. Yes. Okay. The other thing you can do with this one, if it's not running, if it's running, don't. But if it's not running, you can check the oil. Okay? This is a dipstick. If you take this out when it's running, you're gonna get, you can, it's not that important.
That's 2 times or 4 times? The oil.
What about it?
2 times?
Yes, I mean, how we can check?
It's a dipstick.
Yeah.
All right? So this is the oil reservoir down here. All right?
How do I know when it's 2 times?
Miss? Okay.
I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, I know, but my question is like, how do we know when it's 2 times the oil or 4 times?
Just one oil.
Miss,
Okay. Yes.
we can do like with this.
What are you doing? No. Absolutely not.
Des fois, ça prend la vapeur. Ça sent.
So you can run a little higher than that, but 90 is a good number. Okay, so 90 psi, and that goes off to there. And that's so once again, like you can check the dipstick on this as you're wandering by. If it's not, if the compressor's off. Otherwise, if you take the dipstick out when it's, you're gonna just splash oil all over the place and make a mess.
It will be very hot.
And then you're gonna have to get your rag and clean up the mess. Okay?
That's right.
All right, now the next thing you're gonna look at.
You can even use the wood.
No, you have to use your hand. All right? No implements, because you have to be in control of it. If I take this, and I slip, what have I done? It's not a good, it's a mauvaise manœuvre. So you have to. So for me, to start this one, I'm over here. Okay? And for you to start this one, you're over here. I'm nowhere near this. So if the bolt of lightning comes out, it doesn't knock my block off. Okay? Like for me, I'll get a little in here, but it's safe. Right?
And those brake for what work?
Well, this controls something, and this controls something else. And so this one here,
Oh yes, of course.
somebody's working on something. All right? Now, if they didn't put this on, and I came in, it said, huh, this is supposed to be on.
Boom.
Somebody over on the other side of the room,
Just died.
right? And if he survived, he's going to come over and kill me.
Not only that, you can put up to 6. So if an electrician's working and a plumber's working,
Yeah, everybody has to be in on getting it unlocked. So there's the chain of command. This is going to tell me who's responsible for taking it out of service. The department. So Angela and Dee from MMF took it out on the 26th of May, and they said it was because there's a broken something. All right. And so if you want to know why why he's taking so long, you're going, this has been locked out for a year. So maybe we should have a little chat about fixing this or something. So That's what the tag does, and that's what this does. Okay?
And if you can't contact the person, it's against the law to break the law.
That's right. Because this is a legal contract too.
You get a big.
Yeah.
Big.
All right. Okay. So
If you break it, it's against the law to break it. Unless you contact the person, they have to do that.
all right.
That's a legal contract.
Again, the water's out here. Reverse osmosis. What's the storage tanks? The water meter. Back up here. Where does it go? Okay. These. Okay. I have caustic. I have amines, and I have something else. If you want, you can read the side of the thing. It'll tell you what it is, or not. Or you can just show that you have 3 tanks down here that have 3 separate pumps. Okay? With a meter. We're going to show the meter. And then you follow each one of these. And you find out, once again, where they go. Okay? So one is going to go to a filler, maybe. Maybe one's going to go to the deaerator. I don't know. And the third one might go to the condensate tank. Okay? So that's going to keep somebody busy for a while. Now, ouais, puis le collecteur de bonbons. And there's another one I have to start. If I follow this in here, it goes to, where does it go? I don't know. It goes in here. I bet you that's gonna be my pilot flame. Right? Because I need a small flame to get the big burner to go. So this is my pilot line for my Alright? Here's a control. This is a reset on it. Here's another one. Reset on it. These are pressure. These are my gas pressure sensors. Okay? This is a regulator here. And you can see that it says here, gaz naturel event. And that means it's a vent. Where does it go?
Upstairs.
It goes out. Okay? So if there's a pressure problem, we can it'll vent the gas out of the boiler room. Okay? So
Meaning if it's sending too much gas.
if this regulator isn't working properly, and these pressure controls tell me that I've got too much pressure in here, vent the gas out.
Okay.
All right? So, valve here, we want to look at. Valve here. So this is not a bypass valve. This is a valve. That's for the pilot light. Okay?
You'd have to open that other one too.
Yep. So, that's the natural gas side. Now let's look at oil. Where does the oil come from? I don't know. Let's have a look. Where do you think the oil comes from? Burner's down here. Okay. This is my burner in here. So maybe this is it. I don't know. Let's chase it and see what happens.
What was it? Between what?
Oil return. Okay? What's this? Oil supply. Okay? So this goes down here. Goes through here. Alright? Goes through a regulator. Comes up here. I can see my pressure, my oil pressure. It goes in here to the burner. Alright? And then, if I don't use all the oil, it comes out the bottom. It goes through here, up here, to here. And then you go
Yeah.
That's an oil circuit. Done.
How are we going to draw that?
You're just gonna put it on a piece of paper and I'll just gonna look like yeah, as long as you're methodical, it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Alright?
This is alimentation.
Now, this is controls on the this here, this is a low water cutoff. Okay? And then what's in here is a bowl, like in your toilet tank. Okay? And this bowl goes up and down. And when it falls too low, it calls for more water to go into the boiler. And if it falls too low and it doesn't allow more water into the boiler, what it's going to do is it's going to shut off the natural gas or the oil so that I can't have the boiler running when I don't have enough water in it. Okay? And so, and this is a gauge glass again, and you can see here, that's the water level in the boiler right now. It's low, but it's not on. It's a cold boiler. As soon as the boiler heats up, the water, you're going to have something called surge, and the water level is going to go up. So this here. What did I do as well? If I close this and blow this down, all right? So if I close this and blow this down, I'm proving that I have this valve is working. And if I now steam.
Yeah.
It came out of the pot. Remember when we talked about gauge glasses?
Yeah.
Columns? So this is a gauge glass that it's attached to my low water cutoff. But the level of water in the low water cutoff is exactly the same as the level of water in the boiler. Okay? So this is acting like a kind of water column. Alright? So
Cool.
anyway, so if I close the top, open the bottom, I think that the bottom is working. And if I, yes? We have to have two because of the code. The ASME. Yeah. Yes. The boiler code for this particular type of boiler, I need two low water cutoffs. All right. There's another one on the other side. Let's go have a look.
Yeah, there's another one.
C'est quoi when the level of water is increased?
If it goes down, then this float will drop, and it will turn the feet pump on. Where the feet pump the water into the boiler. Yes. And if it fails to do that, then what it will do is sound an alarm, and it will cut off the fuel. Alright, so the first thing it does is when it's getting low, it'll tell the feed pump to give me more water. And if the feed pump malfunctions and it doesn't give any more water, it'll drop a bit lower, and then it'll turn off. That's it, finished.
Okay.
Alright? Tons. So now what I would like you to do, because I showed you oil, and I showed you the natural gas chain and how they come in. Yeah, you don't need to do so because
I think they're the same.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a different housing, but it's the same.
okay.
Yeah, that's like the housing is different.
Now,
Oh yeah, of course.
here, so in the air handling unit, I have water going into depending on which, circulating through this coil. All right?
There are steam. What is this?
This is chauffage.
Yeah, chauffage.
All right?
This is in.
Yeah,
This is out there.
entrée, sortie. So it starts at the bottom, comes up.
This is steam.
The
You're gonna-
chauffage, hot air,
Hot air.
not steam, hot air.
Hot air.
No, it's making hot air.
Hot air.
What's in here is a fluid. Okay? So you're going to have to trace it back and see where it goes to. Wait. So it's going that way. Okay? So if we follow that pipe,
Hot air.
okay, so you have to know, you have to follow the suspects. But what I wanted to show you, this supply here goes up. So the chauffage goes everywhere. Okay? Space here. Heat up the room. Because I leave the door open.
So it triggers a sensor.
Yeah, and it just turns on. It runs on a thermostat, and they're big and noisy, and they go.
Same thing as when you walk in a mall.
Yes, exactly. So you have those. So I've got water coming in. I've got piping coming in and out of the HVAC unit, and I've got it coming in and out of 2 space heaters, and I have it leaving the room. There. It comes and goes. All right, and then it goes into the workshops. So you can see you've got 100, and you've got 15 pounds leaving, and then you've got 100-pound condensate, and 15 pound, and something else coming back. Okay. Everything going out of the toilet. So I'm taking steam at different pressures, and I'm taking it everywhere else in the building. I don't care where it goes. As long as we know where it is. That's right. Okay? Yeah. So, now, you can start. Because we looked at the other day, we looked at the aerator, right? This is the last stop for the condensate before it gets into the boiler, right? And there's a lot going on this thing, which is why I said that somebody should just be responsible for drawing this. Don't forget about where all the piping goes. Just look at all the connections that are on here. Where does this go? It goes to the drain. Where else does it go? It's coming from somewhere else. So it's coming from here, it's coming from here. Here. If I open this valve here, I'm draining this column. Okay? So, I chase everything to the drain. How many things? Is this coming in or going out? It's coming in.
Yeah, exactly. Three-phase the air.
The pump goes up here. Alright? And then I have steam coming in the top. I have condensate coming in the top. I have a pressure gauge up there. I've got
Yeah, 2
a water
pumps.
column. I have 3 level indicators. It's all piped together. This thing is a little rat's nest. And I want you to tell me where all of these things go.
Okay.
Alright? These are level alarms. Okay? Yes. Yes, inside the deaerator.
Ça se peut que c'est un flotte, mais je pense que c'est
That's a float in here.
un sensor.
And this is so when the thing is on, This, see, you have the float in there.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, float.
This one too. All right. So it's going to tell me what the level. This is the high water alarm. So we have
You got
like the super low, low,
the low, super low, high.
and the high water alarm here. Okay.
Okay. You got two pipes, both going out.
Yeah.
That's steam passing through the deaerator.
Yeah. See you.
So that's steam release, I guess.
So you. This is.
I don't know.
So what you have a relief valve here. This is a relief valve, safety valve. Okay.
Okay.
Big ass safety valve goes into this pan here, and this pipe here is not attached to that. That's hung from the ceiling. Remember?
So you don't get wet. That's what
That's right. No splash. But if there is some splash, the splash comes down here, goes over here, and it goes to the drain.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to have a similar piping on the boiler. You're going to have your safety valve. You're going to have your pan. You're going to have your pipe that goes direct up to the ceiling. But you're also going to have a drain. Okay.
And what's this? This is an overflow trap.
Right.
Sorry. Okay.
And finally,
Overflow trap. Stickers right there. You can.
Overflow trap. Overflow trap. And then
and then I select on or off. Okay? So I can't run both at the same time. I will run one or the other.
condensate.
And,
This is the
well,
speaker for the
not
alarm.
really, but just
Yeah.
use your judgment. What's going on in here? But I tend to stay away from things when I turn them on just because. All right? If I learn how to just, if I stay away from the little stuff, I'm going to stay away from the big stuff. Okay? And so, once again, you have a vent here. This is a vent. Goes that way. Vented. Into the roof. Okay. And you have your two pumps coming and going. What condensate comes in, condensate goes out somehow. And so you're going to show me that. You're going to show me a gauge glass. You're going to show me a pressure gauge, or this is a temperature gauge. It's the temperature of the, and it says there thermometer. This is the level, and this is a drain here. Goes this way. This is a heat exchanger, so that I can take a chemical. I can take a sample.
It says it's a chemical, like the where's the chemical coming from?
Yeah, I do. Where do you think it's coming from?
Well,
What's this? No, what's this?
Treated water, chemical water,
So you got to do the work, Paul.
chemical.
yeah,
Okay.
okay. But how is that connected to that?
This goes into here, goes into the tank.
Okay.
Now what I want to know is now what's the condition of the water in the tank. So I open this valve. The water will come up here, go through here, and I can take a sample here into my beaker.
Okay.
And then I can close it, and I can close this, and I can go over there to the chemistry department, and I can do my water test. All right? Water test. And what's coming in the bottom here? This is cold. This is not. So anyway, you can chase it because like on the boiler, I showed you the one on the boiler. the other direction is I have cold water. Okay? Where's it coming from? All the way.
You're able to open the barrel with the boiler on, right?
No, it's going to the
It's
drain.
gonna go to the
No, nothing comes from the drain. So that one goes to the drain. So it comes from here. It's in here, right? See this connection?
Yes.
This is the cold water going in.
Okay.
And it's coming from non-potable water. And it comes from over there. And then non-potable water goes over there. That's right, I said non-potable water. Mem shows on there. Potable. So, that's basically it. So you know what everything is. Okay? And don't be afraid to get on the ladder so that you can see what's going on up there. That's a new short one. It's a tall ladder here. Okay? You may want to get up in that stuff. See where you're going.
Water softener.
That's just to prevent, but I don't think so. That's gonna.
Oh, in the real world, bro, if you go there, so you're gonna fuck up yourself.
Boiler. Hot water boiler.
Fire tube, they're full of water.
Condensate. Use it here, right here.